Hello and welcome to the session on free software and open source software. For a large period of time in computing history, software was not seen as the primary component. It was all about the hardware, the machine. One reason for this may be the way in which we tended to understand software. With digitalization, many companies made source code available and engineers could make changes to the software. Improvements could be included into the code and sold on to the next company. The ability to own software or at least control it through copyright was beginning to become a discussion among programmers. For example, in 1976, Dr. Li-Hsien Wang released Tiny Basic under a copyleft license which included the catchphrase "all wrongs reserved." It is fair to say that the history of free software truly begins with Richard Stallman's attempts to create a technical means to a social end. The story behind the creation of free software starts with his attempt to make a printer work and the company's refusal to give access to the necessary code. He launched the GNU project in 1983. Anyway, software is a life of computer which makes computer to run properly. Software is hidden instructions and information which are used by computer. There are two types of software in terms of the rights of the developer vested with it, and they are proprietary software and open source or free software. Generally speaking, proprietary software is one source code of which is owned by an individual or company, while open source or free software is one source code of which is open and can be used by others free of cost, subjected to certain liberation conditions or with no conditions.